Shit, ain't no need we stand.
Yeah.
Once you say it's once you see that timer, you let me know.
We live, Mel? Cool. What's up, guys? So as you can see, me and AB are in the kitchen together, cooking out of the cookbook. We're doing a quick little brunch, little shrimp and grits.
Oh man.
Man got the Red Bull going, so you guys know what I need. It's brunch, we should have some mimosa. We'll do better.
Hey, so you know what? I guess I'm tripping. Look, what's good? You know what I'm saying? I ain't said nothing. Really needed to finish off that Red Bull. Look, we've been doing a lot of videos today. My nephew and I, we out here just trying to make it happen out here in Vegas. You know what I mean? Doing a lot of stuff, trying to burn the candle on two ends, you know, stuff like that.
So we get started with some bacon in the cast iron skillet. AB's got some bell pepper, onion, celery going. And we're going to grate some cheese. So we're going to make shrimp and grits. Super easy. In the cookbook, you guys know we got the Black Friday sale right now. So we use the code Black Friday at checkout. You save 20% on the cookbook. We're shipping every day. It's going to make a great Christmas gift. Hopefully you guys are making some of the recipes for Thanksgiving as well.
Whew, I love the sound of bacon.
Yes, sir. If you guys got any questions, throw them in the chat. We'll have our team here read them off so we can answer some of the questions for you guys. We got the cast iron skillet over medium heat. Going to render the bacon fat. That's going to help make our sauce for the shrimp and grits.
So I'll take it to that plate over there with the paper towels.
For the bacon. Yep.
Got you. Got you. Hey, either way, no matter who they talking to, either way, we got them covered. Hey, thank you.
You can't miss.
Iced coffee, huh?
Shrimp and grits. So the key, in my opinion, with the shrimp and grits, one of the keys, I should say, is to cook the grits in milk and chicken broth. So we're going to cook 1 cup of grits. To that, we're going to add 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of chicken broth. That's 1 cup. Where's the other chicken broth?
Let me grab it right now.
Yep. So it's like a 4-to-1 ratio with grits. So if you're using water, it'd be 4 cups of water. But today we're using milk and chicken broth. So 2 cups of each. Right. 1 more cup of chicken broth and we should be good to go. Got our bacon started. So we met like everybody meets in 2022 on the internet.
Hey, on the internet. That's right.
We met on Instagram. You know, AB was kind enough to reach out to me and say, you know, he liked what I was doing on YouTube. Gave me a lot of motivation, which I appreciate. Especially considering he was so much bigger than me. Still is.
Hey, you know what? I don't understand how, like, when you reach out to some people, man,
you don't hear nothing back.
You don't hear nothing back. And I done reached out like several times.
The link should be posted in there. It's bestofbothworldscookbook.com. Use the code Black Friday at checkout. Should have put some oil in there.
Started off right now. Hey, so we basically set up over here. You know what I mean?
So once that comes to a boil, add the grits to that. We can probably shred some cheese, start seasoning the shrimp. What other questions we got?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do something like just break away from like, you know, the way we did it right now. As far as the seasoning goes, let me go ahead and get these tails off. You guys can take a look. We got other views for you guys to, you know, see. I'll show you in just 1 second, so you guys can just see what the size looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, man. You know what I mean? I normally don't take the tails off.
I like the tails on, but I know that's a lot of you get a lot of controversy in the comments for that.
I mean, but I told you, you got to have a handle.
That's what, you know. These are extra large, right?
Right, extra large. You ready, Moody? I'm gonna come your way. Just let me know when you're ready for me.
Made your chicken chili yesterday, turned out good.
Thank you. Make sure you tag me so I can see it. I love seeing y'all recreate the stuff that we post. It keeps
I ain't gonna lie to you. I
us
can't
motivated.
wait. You ready? All right. Okay, so look, we're gonna go ahead and show you another view so you guys can get up close and personal with it. So you can judge by the size and see what size we're using right here. You see that right there? This is it. But these are like large.
What's up,
Hey,
TJ? We
hey,
were just talking about you.
we were just talking about you, bro. What's good with you? As much as you in Vegas, man, you got to get down here.
Yeah, I guess we should say that. Obviously, it's not my kitchen, so I'm in Vegas out here with AB doing some stuff for the cookbook. Figured we'd jump on here real quick, do a little brunch. As the bacon's done, we're gonna go ahead and remove it, put it on a paper towel lined plate. We're gonna use that bacon fat as the foundation of flavor for the sauce. You guys know the drill, a little better than bouillon, a little Cajun Trinity. The cookbooks are 20% off right now, so whatever the math is on $39.99 minus 20%.
Right.
I dropped out, so I'm not the best.
Hey, you know what? I gotta say, you know what? They make for great gifts. Like if you got, you know what I mean? We all struggle trying to figure out what to get somebody. You know what I mean? Give them a gift that'll just keep on giving to them. You know? Yep. So why not give a cookbook? And more than likely, if they into food, if you giving somebody a cookbook, they probably follow both he and I or one or the other. You know? So that I think it'd be a cool book.
That's a lot of like relatively easy recipes. I would consider there to be a fair amount of like beginner level recipes in there too. So if you got somebody that's just getting into cooking, it's a good gift. All the way up to the people that cook regular,
all the way up to the pros
like we do.
Correct.
I won't say pros, but whatever you consider yourself. What I eat every day? A little too much lately.
Hey, junk.
So I try my best to eat just mostly meat and vegetables when I'm trying to be on a diet. That's kind of my go-to. But if we're talking about off the diet, completely different story.
Right. So look, what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking the shrimp. I got all of the tails off. Now I'm just like kind of like patting them dry a little bit. Not trying to get them completely, dry, but just get them, I guess, like semi,
As dry as a little bit. The best of both worlds.
That's a good question. I don't know why not too many people ask that question, but hey, so I can say it like this: the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Hey, he from the East Coast, I'm from the West Coast. You know what I mean? And we cover everything in between. So we got something called Lava Media. That stands for LA, the VA, and again, everything in the middle. So best of both worlds is you get his world, you get the West Coast world, and that's how that's working.
So we're seasoning the shrimp up with a little Creole kick or Cajun seasoning, Tony's, Old Bay, whatever you got to work. Okay. Onion powder, garlic.
All right, when you get done,
I'm gonna let this grease cool down for a second before we add the shrimp.
Right. Now look, this right here, I'm using Branson Vine. Checking out that bacon sea salt right here. The cool thing about this, and I don't really say enough about it, is this is actually a vegan product.
Which is crazy.
That is crazy, insanely crazy. So I'm gonna give it a couple of.
I don't know how to get that bacon flavor in there and keep it vegan, but I'm not gonna ask no question.
Right. You say it's just a combination of whatever they make it out of, and he's the one that's making it. Hey Ray, this go out to you, man. I told you I don't go nowhere without it. So I'll put that over there. Get that going. Let me give me another. Hey, so you know what? You guys, we ain't gotta just ask questions just about about what we making right here. We could talk Thanksgiving because really that's what me and him doing. We just doing like a little something off to the side about Thanksgiving and just thought we'd do this. Also. It's always cool to go live, no editing. You know what I mean? We get to connect with our followers and stuff like that. Yes.
All right, so now that the shrimp is seasoned up nicely, we're gonna add that to the skillet. Huh?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You said something else?
No.
All right, so we added a little bit of butter to that bacon fat, because why the hell not? And we're just gonna start to cook the shrimp.
That's the money there.
Doing everything in the same skillet. That way you're building flavor as you cook. And we'll make our roux with that same butter and bacon fat. Now, if you don't like bacon, you don't eat bacon, I get it. You can skip that step, just use a little extra butter. But for the rest of us, keep the bacon going. All right.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, man. Just the way we moving around here, this synchronized cooking.
Especially considering this is my first time in this kitchen, so I don't know where anything's at. So if y'all see me running around, I'm trying to figure out where everything's located.
From who?
Very.
Right. Hey, how far you want to go in here? You want me to go? Look, I'm gonna go this hard.
That'll work.
All right. You ready?
Yep. Seafood what?
Seafood dressing.
I love it. I got one on my YouTube channel. It kind of tastes like deviled crab a little bit, which I'm a big fan of. So if you're into that, the seafood dressing kind of comes out like that a little bit. We're gonna add a little lemon zest to the shrimp.
Hey, you know what? I want to talk about the zest when you do it.
Yeah.
Because listen, I've been doing it wrong, and I want everybody to know. You know what I mean? I've been like doing it. You know how you keep going back and forth, back and forth. You pick up the white. You're supposed to come one way, pick up the yellow only, and then rotate it.
Once the shrimp gets some color, I'm gonna flip it over. I don't know how much of this y'all can see, but they look good. Say it with me, guys. Look good.
Duck for Thanksgiving?
I just had some good duck. Where we had duck at? That was in LA, right? They had this duck pasta at Felix in Venice. Amazing.
Really?
Oh my God.
I am not. I mean, duck is okay if it's prepared right.
I'm honestly not a big fan of duck, but it almost tastes like pork. They might have been getting over on me.
I read an article about restaurants giving you other fish and telling you it's something expensive.
I'm sure it happened.
What's on the menu for Thanksgiving that has a twist?
See, my guests want the traditional Thanksgiving. So I usually, I mean, everything's got a little bit of a twist to it, but nothing too crazy.
Right. You know what? For me, I just say, you know what? It's the bread dressing. If you guys take a look at that, that just came out a couple of days ago. The bread dressing, I might have came out yesterday. I'm not sure. We're doing so much right now for the holiday. But you might want to look at that. The twist is the bread that I use. You know, I went ahead and used like a French bread. Then I used another dark bread also. That's fire. Yes, sir. Look, that's flavor.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and remove the shrimp now that they're fully cooked. Got tons of flavor in this cast iron skillet. We got butter, we got bacon fat, we got the shrimp flavor in there, all the seasoning that was on the shrimp. Some of that stuck to the bottom of the skillet. That's called fawn. We'll be getting that up here momentarily. Perfectly cooked shrimp. Set that aside for just a second. We're gonna kill the heat.
Am I tripping?
What?
I can't get the. I gotta take my gloves off. I don't want to.
So where are both y'all from?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I can't get it open either.
Yeah.
What kind of cheese is being used in the grits?
We got Parmesan. We got smoked Gouda. You can go white cheddar. Anything. I like to do one sharp and one kind of creamy.
Thank you.
Just to kind of get good balance.
No, hey, have you tasted this yet?
Where's the flour?
It's fire.
There we go. All right, so now that we have removed the shrimp, we're going in with the Cajun Trinity.
All right, excuse me. I just wanted to soak in there while it's hot.
Which is, onion and bell pepper and celery. Just go to type in Mr. Make It Happen seafood dressing. It should pop right up for you. So we're gonna cook down the veggies now. Let them get nice and tender.
I might have to touch the glass a little bit then. Throw the rest of it away. I haven't let this cheese out yet.
So again, the Cajun Trinity, which is, typically used in basically all Cajun and Creole recipes, gumbo, shrimp and grits, jambalaya. It's onion, bell pepper, and celery. I like to add a little jalapeno to the party too. If you got some, add a little spice, but onion, bell pepper, celery. We're gonna add the rest of that butter.
No.
I actually prefer that.
Yeah, no.
Thanksgiving is a side situation for me. I need all the sides that we can
Right.
have.
And then you know what? You guys don't trip because he and I got a video coming out. Probably, I don't know when you're releasing your. I think you told me you're releasing it on Thanksgiving. Yeah, the leftovers.
Yep.
Look, that's gonna be the video. So while you guys are eating, you got your family around. Hey, you want to play both of these videos and just see what we do with our leftovers. So you can't never have too much. I promise you. Once we show you this, you probably be running behind that and doing that.
Just don't. You gotta. So the best way to do it is with a digital food thermometer. You don't want the shrimp to get over 145 degrees internal temperature. But if you don't have a digital food thermometer, you just gotta kind of like eyeball it. Once it starts to turn, pink, you can kind of tell when it's fully cooked. They start to curl up a little too much once they're getting overcooked too. They start to get a little rubbery. So the best way to do it is with the food thermometer, or just kind of use your senses.
Right. I'll say that's more like the technical way. I mean, what he's telling you is absolutely right. Like that's the way you want to learn it to do it. You want to check the internal temp. But for me, when you're cooking and you're cooking fast like that, if you're using a medium heat, just I'm gonna say about 2 minutes on each side. You know what I mean? But my medium might not be the same as everybody else's medium. You know what I mean? So I watch it. I go about 1.5 minutes, and then when I see it starting to curl up, then I flip them over and I go from there. You know what I mean? But no more than 4 minutes. It depends on how high your heat is. I just saw you put something in there. I see you trying to
Pick up the flavor a little bit.
I know what you're doing. And you know what? Okay, so look, what he just did right now, just add a little better than bouillon to it, right? That's like when you say pick up the flavor, that's like a burst. Because usually we use that and then we dilute it with the water and that makes our stock. But you can't, when you do stuff like this is like just leveling up, and we want to get you guys to start thinking that way. You know what I mean? Whatever you think that might go in there, you just want to taste as you go.
Yep.
I don't need to do that because I can see these ingredients. I know what we had out here. This right here is about to be fire.
So we added a little flour to basically make a roux.
Right.
Flour, fat and flour makes a roux. So we had butter, we had bacon fat. We added like 2 tablespoons of flour, added a little better than bouillon chicken base just to kind of amplify the flavor a little bit more. Now we're going to deglaze with the chicken stock. That's going to basically make our sauce, once that flour kind of dissolves into the sauce, to be nice and rich and creamy. We'll add a splash of heavy cream if you want to. Season to taste. Add the shrimp back into it. Plate that on top of the grits. You got yourself a shrimp and grits brunch.
Okay, Local Kitchen is episode of Bad TV. Together, you are both amazing cooks. I follow you both. And you
Thank you.
love your recipes.
I appreciate it. That's what keeps us motivated. So I moved out. I had my own apartment when when I first turned 18. And back then, at least, it was cheaper to cook for yourself. Nowadays, it's kind of, that's debatable with how expensive groceries are. But yes, I just kind of did it out of necessity. We kind of had to hang out spot apartment. So I would start cooking. People would like it. And then you just keep kind of, once you start getting some compliments, your ego gets involved. You feel like, oh, maybe I'm good at this. And then you just double down on it, if we're being honest.
Hey, you know what? I was just about to say, hey, that was a real fact. Yeah, that's right.
That's why it's important to say, like, when you meet somebody and they're good at something, it's important to kind of give them some credit, give them a little bit of positive feedback. It could change their life. All right, so we're good there. We'll let that chill for a second. Once the grits are done, we'll plate everything up. Oh, you want to get it close up?
Yeah, that's right there.
Go back in with the shrimp, but I don't want it to overcook, so we'll wait on that step.
All right. And then you got to look, all of that's grated in this side here.
Yep.
All right. So I'm working on these.
I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the bacon for garnish.
45, he says, have enough overcook the T-bones.
Food thermometer.
Now that you gotta have.
I know that like a lot of people will say, "Oh, my grandma didn't use a food thermometer. We don't need a food thermometer. We'll use that for garnish." But I mean, there's no better way. Like I've been cooking every day for 12 years, and if I don't have a digital food thermometer, there's a chance that I can mess the steak up. And they're pretty cheap. I would argue that they're the most cost-efficient way to get a significant boost in your performance in the kitchen. So for $15, you can make sure that you never over or undercook another piece of meat. And I happen to know a guy that has them on sale right now at MrMakeItHappen.com. If you're looking for one, you can get it 15% off.
Hey, you know what? To say that when you talk about, look, you know, like your family when they made it, nobody back in the day ate steak the way it. I'm not gonna say it's the right way or the wrong way to eat it. Some people like to overcook it like that, and I grew up that way. I didn't want to eat my meat medium rare or even rare. You know what I mean? I didn't like that, but I like the medium rare.
Would
Me
both
too.
of you guys get a restaurant together? Like Bruce White?
What do you think about that, AP?
I don't know. I want you. Hey, I'm gonna just say this. Look at how many trips you've taken out here. That's all I'm gonna say. You can count this as. Hey, we'll just start with this one.
You guys
Number
gotta
one.
buy some more cookbooks first so I can afford it. Restaurants are expensive.
Billy and Yella, what's your guys' favorite dish for Thanksgiving?
It's tough. It's got to be the mac and cheese yam combination. So I need my mac and cheese positioned right beside the yam, the juice to kind of, come together.
Well, you know mine.
Like a sweet symphony.
You know mine. It's gonna be dressing,
Cranberry sauce.
cranberry sauce with a shot of that gravy, shot of that Cajun gravy.
Gotta have that.
Hey, so you guys see me bouncing around. He doing the cooking. It's two chefs in the inside of here, right? So what we doing is, and I'm like super clean when I cook. Like I clean as I go. You guys can't see, but I got hot soapy water right here. You'll see that I keep my area, going like that. So this is why me and him just compliment each other. Like, I don't have no ego. He don't have no ego. Hey, you can do it. I can sous chef. I can do whatever. He can do whatever. It doesn't make no difference. But if I can give anybody any like suggestion, I just say you want to clean as you go. And if you want to see that I'm standing back here, staying on top of these grits, you see hey, look, I keep the whisk in here.
Got to.
Right. Hey, we all made grits. We all had that lump that you were trying to work out. But I'm gonna just show you this right now. Hey, Moody, come here. Come on and get this real quick.
So once the grits are nice and tender, we'll season them to taste. Hit them with some Parmesan cheese, smoked Gouda. Again, you can use whatever cheese you like. Mozzarella would work. Fontina melts really nicely. Sharp cheddar. Whatever you want, whatever flavor you're going for.
Oh, Big Moody, you do it like that, huh?
They're looking like they're just about ready.
Yes, sir. All right, so look at that right there. I think I got a light right here too. Let me reach over the top of you.
There's
There
the
we
cheese.
go. Look at that. You see the texture? You notice I'm cooking them nice and slow. Look how low my flame is. You know what I mean? We just take our time. Use a whisk, leave it in here, and you want to pay attention to it.
That's the goal. So hopefully, maybe at the start of next year, we're in the process of getting our next batch of books shipped because we're almost sold out of the current run of books. So if you haven't gotten your book, go ahead and do that ASAP because they'll be sold out probably in a couple weeks. But when we get that next batch, we'll try to like orchestrate some book signings and hit a couple of the major cities that
I'm gonna transfer this over that way so we can season. You want to just?
I'm gonna move it.
Okay.
I'll switch.
It's just my initials. You know what I mean? Obviously I had them my whole life, but they're just my initials. You know what I mean? That's my whole government hookup. Aaron. I can just say it. Everybody know it anyway. Aaron Brown. All right. So look, I'm on super low right now. Like it's barely holding. That should be the texture you want. I'm gonna get out your way so you can drop that one. Yeah, I know the texture is right on that.
So truth, my $4.91 at Mr. Make It Happen. I made your short rib chili for a work cook-off, and they killed. Everyone loved it. So
If you want any prize money, I'll send you my cash app. It's only right that we share the proceeds.
Question for you, Nada. Do we have any, did you bring the other whisk?
I got a
This
whisk.
Oh, yeah, the one that's not metal.
it's right behind you.
Oh, got it.
I really enjoy watching both of y'all videos. Collaborations and peanut butter and jelly.
I gotta agree.
That,
Peanut butter and jelly is a great collab. So that's high praise.
hey, I got one for you. You know what? Maybe we should call. I got a couple of channels. They could powerhouse together, and you and I should just like be across like one end of the podium of the other. You know what I mean? And we just get out, bring our best dish.
I like it.
Orlando snack. I made you lasagna last night, as you say it was fun.
Whew. That meaty. You made that meaty. Did you? Let me ask you this. Did you do the one with your turkey?
With a little. Where's your all-purpose seasoning there?
Right there, black.
This one.
Yeah, that's it.
What are some of the things that I can use the garlic butter for? Sweet smoky jerk.
Oh, the butter garlic. Man.
Everything.
Truly, I don't like to say that, but to me, those even Creole Kick, they really like a all-purpose. I use the Creole Kick probably 50% of the time. You know, now that I got a chance to get my seasoning line out there, I got it out there, and you know, like split it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, even though I use mine, I developed it and all that, I still like Creole Kick and butter garlic and all of that. Anything that I would use Creole Kick for, I would use it as the butter garlic. Butter garlic makes some fine garlic bread too. Oh, let me get bro. Hey, excuse me. Hey, I just saw him hit that right there and act like he wasn't finna give me none. Now look, I don't go in there and get no scoop because if it's done right, check this out. If it's done right, I should be able to pick it up like that and it should hold it. That there is it. I'm gonna turn the fire off.
Yep. Now we're ready to plate it up. Where's the chicken broth?
So Jay asked, is this the same meal as the shrimp at 2K?
No.
No, the etouffee, look, it's a different profile on that too, but that's fire also.
Ava, did you guys go to culinary school or self-taught?
YouTube University. No, I didn't go to culinary school.
No culinary school. I went, I started out at my grandma's university first. You know what I mean? Then after that, my mama was a hard-working woman. You know what I mean? She got tired of me telling her to cook when she come home from work. So my mama got me the junior cookbook. And from there, I've been going ever since.
Where's that rectangle plate we said we were gonna plate this up with?
The rectangle plate.
It was white.
It's down in where the chicken broth is.
All right.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the shrimp back to the party. We're ready to plate this stuff up.
Tell me, Rob, are they homemade cranberry sauce or canned?
You really want?
Tell the truth.
Hey, tell the truth. Can all day, man. Hey, the can for me. I know that sounds wild, but I'm hooked on it. You know what I mean? I got to have that can. Wait. I got this. Hey, we got to show that though, bro. I mean, I got it. No, you good. I know you coming over that way.
If we get dice.
Got it.
Now I need to find a spoon. Here we go. I'm starting to find my way around the kitchen. All right, so we're gonna go down with the grits first. Make a nice little platter. Little family style situation.
Ooh.
Someone asked, what are grits?
What a grits.
Man, that's what someone else asked me that, and I'm like, I really don't know. It's just like it's
It's basically ground cornmeal.
Right.
If you're from a country that eats polenta, it's basically the same thing. Kind of another word for it, but it's basically like cornmeal. All right, so we got our grits down first.
Whew.
Where's we got the slider spoon?
The slider spoon? No.
Favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Least favorite? That's It's a good one.
Man,
I like everything.
this need to be
I'm a
washed.
fat boy at heart.
That's all right. I can just use the regular one.
All right, here we go. So I like to make sure we
You on this one?
have plenty of shrimp. So we'll start with putting the shrimp right on top. And then we'll come back and top it with that gravy or that sauce, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you get some of them peppers and onions in there.
Every time I think I don't like something, AD makes it, and I'm like, never.
Hey, that's what's up. And this is cool that you can create some of the dishes that we go out there and spend all that money for. Like, look, shrimp and grits cost you a pretty penny.
Yep, especially with this much shrimp.
Oh, for sure.
So we're gonna pile the shrimp nice and high.
Oh, man.
And then I'm gonna come with a little bit of that sauce right over the top.
Big bean, Bobby B, Cody, Super Trap, my two favorite chefs together again. Just got my shrimp, roll cake, and all other spices. So we nothing but love to y'all. Keep up the good work.
That's what's up. Now, look, I'm out here and a lot of the shipping is coming from the West Coast. I'm out here. I'm going back Sunday, so all the orders that have came, we getting them out. It's somebody back there in Cali that's doing it.
AB's gonna top it with some chopped bacon.
A little sprinkle of Old Bay, because why the hell not?
Bacon, you can garnish it with chive, parsley, green onion.
Whatever floats your boat, really.
I got to give it a little bit more. Everything
Don't
better
be
with
shy
bacon.
with it.
Yeah, everything
There we
better
go.
with bacon.
Edward Granillo, what year did you guys cook your first full Thanksgiving meal?
It was probably like 2014 for me.
No. Hey, I wish I could say that. No, I did my first one. I don't even know the year, but I'll just say this: it's been over 20 years.
There we go,
I
people.
mean, look, I ain't even got it. I'm
Shrimp
doing
and
this.
grits.
Look, I'm doing this just to be doing something. That's it right there. Then you can always add like a little zest of
Nothing wrong with
parm
that.
or some Gouda if you just want to put some over the top.
Tanya Shanae says, who eats all the delicious food you prepare?
The people that you see all around here, for me, just the people that help me, keep my channel going, I just give it to them. I take some of them home to my wife. And to be honest with you, he and I probably be, I'm kind of like cool with Thanksgiving. I've been making so much of the food,
Right.
And
A
that's
little
it
fresh
right there.
shaved parm.
Start the music.
We don't hear, hey, you know what? I'm not in my studio. If I was at home, if I was back in Cali, which everything will be out here in like the next 2 weeks anyway, we almost here fully, but that's what we'd have it. Yeah, you're right. Cue that music.
Shrimp and grits. Come and get it.
Hold up now.
All right, guys. So the cookbook is on sale right now. Use the code Black Friday at checkout for 20% off. Go to www.bestofbothworlds.cookbook. Get your cookbook for 20% off. Stock or inventory is running super low. So if you haven't got your copy yet, I would highly suggest you grab that soon if you want to have it, ready for the holidays, for Christmas and whatnot. Makes a great gift. Shrimp and grits is one of the recipes that's in the cookbook as well, along with 90 plus other recipes between AB and I. We kind of just split them, so like 45 each, plus a couple extra freebies. Not freebies,
Because you're paying
for them, but
you get what I mean.
Sorry, y'all. I had to get in front of everybody.
you can probably wrap the IG now. You can probably wrap the IG.
So look, we just wanted to just go live for a minute. You know what I mean? And just make this up. Pass this out. We probably gonna make another batch. Some other people behind here. And just so everybody can eat good and get a taste of both smoking and grilling, and Mr. Make It Happen. Man, you can't sit me in front of no bacon, though, bro.
Fun times as always.
As always, bro.
Okay, I'm about to order right now.
Thank you.
Ryan getting my food.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let
We
me ask
worked
you,
hard on it though. It was about a year-long project for us. We had a couple bumps in the road, some headaches,
that's an understatement.
but we're very happy with the outcome.
With the outcome, right? And you know what? Just to touch base on this, I'm gonna do something you guys probably don't see nobody do. You know what? These are just some of the green onion tops. Everybody really put it on there. They say it's for the garnish, but it's really the taste.
Any last minute questions before we wrap this up?
What's a good drink to pair the grits with?
Tequila.
Really?
Nah. I mean, shrimp and grits. Yeah. I'd go with like a nice margarita, old fashioned with bourbon if bourbon's your thing. A sidecar if you like cognac, you can't go wrong with that. A good glass of wine. White wine pairs well with shrimp. I'm a red guy though, but you know, whatever your favorite drink is, pairs perfect.
I like this knife, man. It got good balance too, bro.
Thank you.
So I hope you guys like it. Like what you saw. It's good to like, connect with everybody. And I think we've been ready to shut this down. Hey, don't forget to leave a comment. Smash the like button. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Between he and I, this is Matt from Mr. Make It Happen. Go by, check out his channel. You never know when we're going to pop up together and do something like that. But the man stands strong and tall by himself. You know what I mean? With that being said, you know how I do. Usually I wipe my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And I say something slick. And then I do what? I tell you I'm out. Peace.